You messed up. It's the wrong people. Jordan Cross, right? Is that right? That's good, right? All right. Share away. Turn down all your volumes, please.
I got all my volume. I did until.
I'm gonna hold a pen so I look important. For no apparent reason. I just feel like I'm doing it.
That's a great way to start.
And welcome to the siege. Crumbs goes to McDonald's. How you doing out there? My name is Jason Ives. I am joined to my right by the technician, Mr. Tim Neal. How you doing, Tim?
What's going on?
And most importantly, I'm also joined by our special guest host this evening. We pick guest hosts by people that have a lot of influence in Indiana darts, and this young man certainly does. We're going to talk about that a lot later on. But Mr. Michael Ewan, thank you for doing this.
Hey, thanks for having me.
It's a
Jason.
pleasure to have you. But most importantly, Mike, let me tell you this. Before we go any farther, we could not do any of this without our sponsors. All right, so bear with me for 30 seconds while I talk about our sponsors. First of all, the checkered flag that sponsors this interview, Cam. Have you ever been to the checkered flag?
Not yet. I'm wanting to go.
All right, well, let me tell you, they got a 4-page menu. Everything on the menu is delicious.
Sweet.
All right, the mushrooms are fantastic. But there's 3 meals you got to go there for. Smoked pork chop, fried chicken, fried bluegill. All right? Get there for those 3 meals. All right? Everything else is good. Don't get me wrong.
Those 3.
But it's checkered flag on Washington and 465.
Yep, know
You
where it's at.
got to get, folks, support our sponsors, please. There's a few of them. A to Z Darts, Magicware, North Point Bank sponsors our Bullseye and our Doubles Cam. Checkered flag, we talked about them. And Corbett Plumbing, who I need to get a hold of, Steve, because we've got a leak in the arena. I didn't tell you that part, did I, Tim?
No, you didn't.
Yeah, it's not a big one. Hopefully. We'll see. But the guys could be playing under a waterfall later on tonight. We'll see. But our newest partner, the printing partners, with Mr. Dennis Shea, who doesn't really own the company, but we say he does.
He's our contact.
Yeah, he's your contact. Any printing needs that you have, get a hold of Dennis Shea. He's on Facebook. That's the easiest way to get a hold of him. They respond right away. And I've been down in their office. Great place. Really good place. But we do this every Tuesday, 8 o'clock. We try to get in some of the biggest improving players in the Midwest, some of the high-quality darts thrown in the Midwest, and we vary a little bit from range to range. We just make sure it's an even matchup, right? Tonight we got an incredibly even matchup, and all these guys have played for the most is 7 years.
7 years, I was going to say.
All right, and that's Jordan, and he's a sponsored player. May well be the best player in the arena tonight, to be honest with you. But the rest of these guys are all 2.5, 3, 4 years, and they're just at that cusp where they're starting to realize they can throw really good darts, but they get down when they throw really bad darts, right? And any weekend could be a great weekend, or any weekend could be a difficult weekend for them.
Right, yeah.
All right, so
Been there, done that.
folks, I got to mention, too, Sean is not with us tonight. Unfortunately for you guys, you're stuck with me all night long. Sean, get better soon. We miss you, buddy. Wish you were here. Especially because someone could have changed the opening flyer, is all I'm saying.
Someone messed up right out the gate.
Yeah, I didn't want to let anybody down. I screwed up. First flyer that we had. Yeah, I'm here for
You
it.
had one shot and you blew it.
Yeah.
One job to do.
Yeah, I won't be here next week. Yeah, it's
Yes,
okay.
you will at your house.
All right, Castle count up. You throw 9 darts. We had them up. We totaled them up. We put you on the board. The wall of shame right behind me here.
Yes, sir.
All right. Most importantly, I'm currently top 5. All right. I'm in 4th place. I also got the Employee of the Month that same week. It was a really good week for me, to be honest with you.
Who voted for Employee of the Week is what I want to know.
Well,
You.
me. Yeah. Coming into tonight, you knew about the Castle count-up, right?
Yes.
You probably the first guest host that did, by the way. But you knew about the Castle count-up. What were you? 67 is a low point.
Well,
216 is a high point. Where were you shooting for?
Early in the week, I was shooting for that 67.
Okay.
But then I forgot what Danny Lobby had thrown when he was here.
Yeah.
When I got here.
Yeah.
And I was like, I got to beat Danny.
Well, he's like the hometown guy.
Yeah, I got to beat Danny.
Yeah, I mean, you see him more than anybody else.
Yeah, so after I got here, I was like, okay, I'm shooting for 98.
Okay.
That's what I'm shooting for.
98. All right.
Got to beat Danny.
Well, let's take a look and see how you did. Tim, what you got?
On the west side of Indianapolis. Mike, thanks for coming in.
Thanks for having me, guys.
Greatly appreciate it. So, I'm not allowed to talk about what I want to talk about because boss man said I can't.
He must take all the glory.
He gets all the glory, I guess. So what we're doing here is a 9-dart challenge. Everyone that guest host has a stab at it. Did you get a chance to look at the list?
Yeah, I did. I'm going for 70 points.
Who's that? Who does that beat?
Can't remember. Don't remember names.
You just don't want to be last.
I just don't want to be last.
Don't want to be last. All right. So what you're going to do is you're going to have 3 warm-up darts, and then you got 9 to go. And while we shoot the 9, I'm going to ask you some questions, and we'll go from there.
Sounds good.
All right, so why don't you start your 3 warm-up darts, and then we'll get you going.
All right.
All right, that's a good start. That's a good warm-up.
Can I count those? Can I count those?
No, you can't count those. All right, so you said you're grew up in the west side of Indianapolis?
Yep.
What got you to Terre Haute?
Or Terre Haute
West
via
Terre
the
Haute.
route of Florida, actually.
Oh, so you took the long way.
I took the long way. Went down to Florida for a couple of years.
So
Came back to Terre Haute. Went to college. Got all the partying out of Florida.
that's smart.
And went to college and been in Terre Haute ever since.
Awesome. So what got you into darts?
Actually, I started playing darts at about 10 or 12, going to my cousin's house. He had dartboards there, so we'd...
So that's been, what, 15 years?
Yeah, 7.5. Then eventually, while living in Florida, I actually started playing soft tip, one of the bars we hung out in, and I worked at, bar backing. They had a soft tip board there, so me and my buddies all went out and bought soft tip darts and started playing, no leagues, just playing around, having fun.
So you're the seasoned vet.
Yeah. Did that when I was like 18, 19.
All right, let's see what your first 3 got.
Well, there's the one I was expecting.
39. All right, so you've been in Terre Haute for a while, and Terre Haute is a mini hotbed, I would say. You have arguably the best player in the United States, Danny Lobby Jr.
Yep.
Obviously taught by his dad, Dan Lobby Jr. Both played in the World Championship. Who would you say is an up-and-comer that you'd like to see press themselves to get a little bit better?
We got a couple.
Could be guy, girl.
Got a couple guys and a couple girls, actually. Tim Keller.
Tim Keller.
He's started playing a couple years back, and he's really come a long way. He's probably among top 10 in Terre Haute right now. There's a few names. I haven't been around a lot of soft tip the last couple of years with COVID and everything. I've been throwing steel tip at home, DPFL and stuff like that. So,
So you're actually playing DPL?
not this season, but I've been playing.
Ago?
Yeah. So I haven't been around a lot of soft tip lately. So, but there's a few of them I see coming up. Of course, you got some of the younger Londos who are playing great. My younger brother Brian, just a beast.
Yep.
I mean, I started teaching him how to play darts a long time ago, and now he's just beating me up all the time.
All right, let's settle and get your next 3 going. A good miss.
Yeah, it is. There's that one. And 2 ones.
56. Well, based off of that, you beat your goal.
I beat my goal.
Congratulations.
We can quit now.
Well, you still got to throw the next 3. Let's see if you can break 100. You should be able to.
Should be.
What's something unique about you that no one knows that you wouldn't mind telling?
Not really. Everybody pretty much knows me pretty
You're
well.
an open book.
Don't have any ghosts or skeletons in the closet that I know of, but
I stumped you.
me.
Yes.
Stump me.
I told you I was terrible at this.
But
all right, so you got 95 right now. Let's see what you got. Let's see if you can finish it off.
2 more, I beat Danny.
There you go. No pressure.
Oh, there's Danny down.
Oh, big third there. 92. $189. Nice job. Well, good luck to you tonight. Thanks for doing this. We greatly appreciate it. And we'll see you on the next time.
Watching. All right. Well, we established Tim cannot add.
Yes.
Yes.
I mean, we did that part. All right, no surprise. You got 187 points. Congratulations, Mike.
Thank you, sir.
That's not bad at all.
That's the clearest writing we've seen when someone's showing it to the camera.
Yeah, there you go. So put your name. Oh, you are third. More importantly, you bumped me down to 5th.
You better than Trevor Sellers.
Yeah, well, Tim's out of the top 5. So congratulations. Hey, that's a good dart. That
Well, we
last
had our
dart,
top
that
five for
last
like a
trip
year.
20
Yeah,
saved your butt, didn't it?
Yeah, it did. I wasn't expecting it to fall in, but it did. Thank
Well,
God.
congratulations. You are officially on the board.
Yes, sir.
All right, let's get to the main topic.
But you're not on the list.
Yeah, you're not on the list
Still
yet. You
not
don't
on
want to be
the
on the
list.
list. There's only a couple people on the list. All
I'm
right.
trying to make the list. Trying.
So, like I said earlier on, I've known you for a little bit, so I know a little bit more about you as far as what kind of work and what kind of a person you are. But a lot of people know you around Indiana for the closeout MS drawer.
Yes, sir.
Okay? That's something that's a drawer you've been running out of Terre Haute for 6 years now?
Yep, this will be our 6th year.
Okay.
Gotten a little bit bigger every year
Sure.
as far as participation goes.
Okay.
We had a step back in our 2nd year. We fell off a little bit, but ever since then, it's grown in participation.
It's fantastic work. Have you ever totaled up how much money you've made for the MS?
We've hit right around $5,000 every year
Really?
since we started. So
So
we're probably right around 25.
$25,000 that you've been able to donate to which charity do you donate it
It
to?
goes straight to the MS Society
Okay.
for research.
Why MS? Why is it important to you?
Well, I found out 6 years ago that my aunt was diagnosed with MS.
Okay.
And we were always really close because she's just a little bit older than I am.
Sure.
And so we were always really close growing up.
Mm-hmm.
And when I found that out, I was like, I got to do something.
Yeah.
So it was born.
Well, it speaks a lot to your character. It really does. I know how much work it is getting those tournaments and putting them together because you have to seek sponsors. You have to do everything else. What is it that you need this year? What can we do for you this year to help you out?
My biggest problem is just getting people involved. I mean, I got a couple people at home that help.
Okay.
Getting the word out and everything. I've telling Tim I did a couple interviews already this year on TV.
Nice. I did
like,
too.
Yeah, I saw that.
Did you ever see
State.
him?
I saw it.
Yeah.
I had a couple of the local TV stations in Terre Haute
Sure.
got a hold of me. We did Zoom calls. I don't know if they were broadcast because they never
I
told me
understand.
anything.
Yeah, I understand.
But just bringing in the sponsors is more what I'm
Okay.
been trying to concentrate on the last couple of years.
All right. Well, I'm going to tell you right now before we go any further that To The Point streaming is we've all talked about it. Like we haven't, but we're going to sponsor.
Yep.
We're going to sponsor some
That's
major
great.
boards, and we did last year. We will next year, and we certainly will this year too. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. What you're doing now? Do me a favor. Look into that blue light. Tell people what date, what time, and where is it at.
All right. Closeout MS will be April 29th at the Imperial Lanes in Terre Haute, Indiana. Sign-ins will start at 1 o'clock. We'll shut them down about 2:45, and then we'll have a little opening ceremony type deal where we'll have some people talk about what's going on, and then we'll get going.
So, folks, if you're not able to sponsor, please get out there. Okay, it's down in Terre Haute. I will tell you, from Indianapolis, it's about 50 minutes. It's just under an hour. It's all downhill all the way there.
Yep.
So you can just coast
Straight
there. But it's a wonderful tournament. Those people down there are fantastic. Mike puts on a great show. It's really well run. The only catch is when you get there, you got to actually sign in, which I didn't do last year. So I got to chalk on soft tip boards, which was no fun whatsoever.
That sounds like the most Jason thing I've ever heard.
Yeah.
Yeah, it happens. All right, let's talk about tonight's match. All right, Tim, did you put the flyers up? You didn't need to do the MS flyer, did you?
Bam. MS Flyers.
There's a flyer for that. We will, since Tim messed up already, Tim, can you post that on our Facebook page?
I will post it.
All right, and we'll post it a couple more times. It's a month and 6 weeks out.
Yep.
But now's the busy time when you need to get the sponsors, right?
Yeah, we also are selling jerseys this year that the wonderful Ryan George helped me to sign this year.
Sharp-looking jerseys,
and
too.
We worked together on that and got it knocked out. They're $50 if you want one. Message
Ryan,
me.
if you're watching along in the chat, Ryan, please post that link that people can get a jersey. One of they close out MS, and they donate money, I assume.
Yeah, well, part of what we sell it for will go straight to it.
Sweet.
So
proceeds will go to the closeout MS.
Yeah. Good job. Thanks for being my friend.
yeah, you're welcome.
Seriously.
No, I don't
Thanks
have
for
many.
being my friend.
I heard you don't have many, so
I don't. And you make me look good. All right, let's talk about tonight's matchup. All right.
There's the correct flyer.
Yeah. Well, I put it on there. I just didn't put it in the right place. Story of my life. So there's your pretty face over there on the left. But Seth Shade, Jordan Cross, you don't know either one of them.
No, I don't.
So that actually works out in your favor. You got to watch them warm up for the last hour or so. What's your first impressions?
It's going to be a good match. Those two were throwing pretty decent. I mean, all of them, from what I saw warming up, are throwing about the same.
So I picked all 4 of these guys from the Indiana State Tournament. Seth's out of Vincennes area. Jordan's out of the Cincinnati area. Patrick, who we're going to get to in just a second here, is from Kokomo. And Kyree's from Lafayette. And I will tell you that all these guys are exceptionally good players. The only one we talked about before, Jordan's been throwing for about 7 years. The rest of these guys, 2-3 years max.
Right.
They're at that stage where they throw really, really good darts, and then they can throw a 26, and they can throw them off a little bit. So they're working on a consistency level over a long period of time. We're going to play a lot of darts tonight, and it's going to be fun to see which one of these guys, because I will tell you, little secret, all 4 of them are a little bit nervous. All right, we've done this 72 times. Some are more nervous than the others. These guys are all first-timers. They've never been here before. They're still, you can tell that they're still a little amused by all the stuff that's going on and all the stuff that happens. So it's going to be a fun battle.
I believe they all have experience on a live stream event.
They do.
So
and
that could help them a little.
All these guys are on a live stream at Indiana State, too.
Right.
So we've streamed
I was going to say, that's the only time I've ever seen them on stream.
Oh, yeah.
Well, Patrick broke out a few years ago at Game Time City in Kokomo.
Yeah.
And then Jordan blew up, I think, 3 states ago.
Well, and Kyree, Sean Green was the one that told me to watch him. He's an excellent player.
Kyree has been taken under Ben Fairs' wing.
Yeah.
And Ben Fairs had a stepson that was in Purdue. And they all got in a league together, and that's where he met him. And
he's a great shot. But no, it's going to be a good match tonight. These guys are really evenly matched, and they're all very high-quality shots. Did you see anything of Pat and Kyree warming up?
I didn't get to see as much of Pat warming up. I did watch Kyree a little bit.
Sure.
Like I said, they're all throwing pretty decent darts. I mean, so it's going to be a...
Did you notice how they're all pacing around a little bit before the match?
Oh, yeah.
a little nervous.
Yeah, that's how you could tell. All right, I'm going to come to you first, Mike. Give me a score prediction. The winner gets 8. We're going to play best of 15. So the winner's got 8. Who are you picking?
I'm going to go 8-5, Pat and
Tim,
Kyree.
let's get back to the money shot of Mike. You going to pick Pat and Kyree?
Pat and Kyree, 8-5.
8-5.
8-5.
Timothy.
I'm gonna stick with my initial. I'm gonna go 8-4 Seth and Jordan.
Wow, he did stay with it.
Yeah.
Just because he told me not to. I wasn't going to.
That's the only reason he did.
That's the only reason.
I'm going to go Seth and Jordan, and I'm going to go 8-6. All right, and I'm never wrong.
In the chat, write down who you think's going to win and what the score is going to be. Remember, it's a race to 8.
All right, kids. So here's what we're going to do. We got a minute's worth of commercials for sponsors we're going to play. We're going to play those, and we come back from that. We'll be live in the arena. We'll get this thing underway. Keegan will do the introductions, and we'll go from there. So, Tim, roll that footage, baby.
There are 5 total options in the Yoko darts range, 3 steel tip labeled 01 through 03 and 2 soft tip labeled 10 and 11 with multiple barrel weights for each option. The common themes that they all share are black PVD performance coating, and they're all hand sandblasted to create texture for a subtle grip. They also feature contemporary and varied radial grooves. Let's start each option. The common themes they all share are full CNC machining throughout the entire barrel, offering insanely intricate grip design from front to rear. The grooves are all sandblasted, then painted a matte gray to contrast the shiny metallic silver exterior. And all steel tip barrels come fitted with nano Swiss points. And I want to emphasize how interesting it is that the Nastri barrels all have intricate cuts throughout the entirety of the barrel. No start and stop sections, no smooth sections, just pure beauty and madness. It's a truly elegant and sophisticated looking range.
Green light. All right.
So you know what that means. Each of you give me 3 darts, and we'll kick it off with some good old-fashioned cricket.
Little Keegan Ives action there.
Yeah, we're gonna get started.
Low volume, but you're welcome to watch it.
I told Keegan that Sean's not here tonight, so we're gonna need him to talk a little bit. So Keegan's gonna commentate, keep score, do the chalking.
Can he handle all 3 of those?
Oh yeah, yeah. Me, you, and Tim are gonna go down to the bar.
Sweet.
We're going to Sizzler.
Now we've never started with cricket before, Tim.
Oh, are we starting cricket?
Yeah.
Well, we finished with cricket, which was a great idea.
Yeah, yeah. I liked it. I mean,
and this is Kyree.
Kyree Washington out of Lafayette. He's got his biggest issue. We'll use the side view cam today. His biggest issue is kicking up that back foot. This is Jordan Cross, sponsored player by JP Designs. That's Jesse Plessinger's
He's got some good. He's got some pretty good mechanics.
Yeah, he's sponsored by Jesse.
Indie Darts
He
to the point streaming.
I'm curious. None of these guys really know each other.
Participants
No.
in the siege. Crumbs goes to McDonald's. In the first leg, it is Patrick Defoe first, and it is cricket time. All the best. Game on!
There you go,
Keegan.
I'll tell you what. We'll just go. I mean, I got the car running.
It's all you, Keegan.
Yeah.
I was curious who was going to start for each team because they don't know each other.
Yeah, they don't. None of these guys actually know each other other than the chat that we've been having all week long. So it should be interesting. And all 4 of them are in Indiana State, so they've all been in the same room. This is Seth Shade.
I'm a little surprised seeing him go first.
Shoots out of Bicknell, Indiana. That's down Vincennes way. Yeah, I'm kind of surprised he went first too, but that's okay. This is Kyree Washington out of Lafayette, Indiana. He's been shooting for about 2.5 years. Very highly touted up in the Lafayette area.
I moved the wrong way.
Yep,
No
it's all right.
And that's something he's probably not aware of.
Very true, and it's his first start. So these first starts by all these guys going to be a little bit iffy. Usually takes them a leg or two to get comfy.
I think Jordan, and if you look on the shirt, if you hear us refer to Opie, that's his nickname. So
Opie.
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 So
big shout out to Jason Watt in the chat. What's going on, Jay?
Yeah, I love your 8-8 score prediction.
Yeah. Shout out to Hannah Miller. I'm trying to make it out to Ben's Bar.
Dude, they're having a big St. Patrick's Day event Friday. Yes.
Daniel McCann sending us 50 stars. Thanks, Daniel. We really appreciate that, especially since a piece of equipment just failed right before we started today.
Yeah, that's Ben's Bar in Shirley, Indiana. They're having a big St. Patrick's Day event all day. So
Steve Colbert sending 200 stars. Colbert Plumbing for all your plumbing needs.
Steve, I don't know if you heard earlier. Apparently, there's a leak here, and he needs your help.
Yeah, Steve, I need to talk, buddy.
Byron triple.
Butterfield sending 500 stars from the living room. He was your right here today, Mike.
Yeah, he is. Yeah.
Usually takes a leg or two for the guest host to start talking too.
Yeah. I figure I'd make him repay me for bringing him up here when he threw.
It's great to have him. Nice little 5 mark there from Jordan.
Yeah, Jordan's just slow and steady and methodical.
Yeah, he's really, really good.
He seems to be the most comfortable right now.
Yep, I think so.
I would say between him and Patrick, they've had a lot of time on stream at various events.
Yep. Well, Patrick's, I mean, he's got ice in his veins. He's an Army veteran, a Marine veteran.
Yep.
Thank you for your service, sir.
Thank you very much.
But he served in like 7 different countries, you were saying?
Yeah, I think he said 7.
Yeah. And he looks like a Viking. He's intimidating as all get out.
The man, Art Boucher.
Yeah.
500 stars. Thank you, Art. Greatly appreciate it.
Every week,
brother.
Art. Thank you.
That's a 1 mark.
Kyree will be fine.
That's going to hurt.
I'm going to tell you right now, Kyree's going to be fine. He's a really good player. Owns his own window tinting and wrap business in Lafayette, Indiana.
I still like the idea of wrapping your car to look like a royal chariot.
I could think of some things I'd like to wrap it in, but chariot may not be one of them. This is Pac McCrumb. Great guy.
Wrapping in a Union Jack.
Yeah.
Korean car and a Union Jack.
Yeah. He's one of those guys who looks intimidating, and you talk to him, you realize, oh, man.
one of the nicest people you're ever going to meet.
Yeah, he's got a great. His wife's super nice. The whole family's great. I approached him at Indiana State to see if he'd ever heard of the show or if he'd be interested. And he was like, "Yeah, man, that'd be guys." I was somewhat amazed. I was intimidated.
I know a lot of the guys.
Walking up to him.
There's a bar up in Kokomo that they go to. I forget the name of it, but they always have it on stream on Tuesday nights.
I need to get up there and play. This is Kyree Washington. Talked about him a little bit already. His big problem, if we go to the side view, is you watch his back foot. That's a big blast.
We'll get to it on the next rounds.
Yeah.
So once we'll do the side view, all 4 of them after these 3.
This is Jordan right here.
Yeah, he's just smooth.
Smooth. I mean,
that's pretty good.
That's okay.
Yeah,
I mean,
that's pretty good.
Decent darts. I mean,
that was okay.
Yeah.
Patrick's a little tall, so a little cut off on this one. But this is all about the stance and the technique. He's actually
look at that bullseye.
He's throwing from the 8-foot line.
Look at that. That's 3 bullseyes. That's a great dart.
Did you see that? He's throwing from the 8-foot line. He's used to throwing soft tip.
This is Seth shade.
Here's a double.
And that is game shot in the first leg.
All right,
Seth
folks.
and Jordan.
Oh, I guess we should. Seth and Jordan.
Second leg, it's 0-1 with Seth to throw first. All the best. Game on.
Let's go back to that front cam. Here we go.
We didn't get a chance to see Kyree's side shot.
Yeah, we'll get there eventually. No worries.
104.
There you go.
That's a great start.
They
Good start,
are
Seth.
settled in.
Yeah. Well, I'll tell you what, if Seth settles in and Jordan throwing the way he is throwing already, you can't be surprised. Jordan's got the most experience with him winning that first game and starting out so well.
Yeah.
Don't take any assumptions from that. These other guys will catch up pretty quick. Let's see. They call him Opie. Opie starting out with 80.
100.
100.
That's a solid ton. So a ton 40 and a ton.
It's going to be tough to beat.
Yeah.
Can I change my prediction?
You'll be all right. Don't worry about it. You wait.
I think once the other team.
Yeah, by leg 3, these guys are.
Once Kyree and Patrick settle in, I think it'll start evening out
Someone
a
needs to
little
go
bit.
whispering Kyree's ear to keep that back foot on the ground, and we'll be just fine. Folks, give us a like, give us a share out there. Let's get the word out. We're just starting this match, and it looks like it's going to be a doozy.
60.
Solid 60 by Seth right there.
Jason Ives, you play darts?
Not well. Not well. Thank you, Richard Jones. 100 stars, second week in a row. I appreciate that. You know, his whole lower body just doesn't move.
Nothing
moves.
I mean, he just
except his elbow, you know.
I was watching him warm ups. I was like, wow.
I tell you what.
No rocking, nothing. I mean,
this is Kyree. We're going to switch to the side view. Where's that back foot on Kyree?
Comes up every time, doesn't it?
Yep. When he comes up, he throws low. On the last one, he kind of over-adjusts a little bit. That's all right. Seth with the first shot of the out. 141 for a 2-leg lead. That's a great first. 81 left.
Does he know this?
Yeah. Trip 19, trip 17. He didn't want to work. Went the 17 round, of course. It's a soft tip move right there.
94.
Shoot the double.
Yeah. Well, no, shoot it at 17.
Yeah.
All right. Let's put some pressure on it. Come on, Pat. Going right down to the 19s. Ooh,
He's been shooting the bottom half of the board the whole time.
Yeah, I don't think I've seen him shoot at the top of the board yet.
And that's unusual for a big tall guy.
He's
like
tall,
that.
yeah.
47.
Pat's probably about 6'4".
15 for double 16. When that North Point Bank doubles came.
Good mark.
Ooh,
he pushes it in.
That's where my second dart always goes.
All right. Kyree, all you got to do is get down to an out. All right. 61 points or more will be a good start. We need to pick up a trip.
Jeremy McIntyre, 200 stars. Some exciting steel tip in Indiana coming soon. Interesting.
All right. 171 left.
Nick Frick, 200 stars. Thank you, sir. 2 weeks in a row.
Let's go to a double 8.
That's
that's a bust.
That's an
a tough one.
overachiever.
All right. Now you got to set up Kyree. Give him an easy out there, Pat. You never know what can happen when it's double out and steal. Yeah, Pat's got a pretty good mechanical.
He's got a great throw.
45. Jordan, you require 16.
Now, this is where Kyree does not know to shoot the 19, I'm willing to bet.
Yep.
There it is.
Yeah,
Doesn't matter.
First dart. Well, yeah, we won't find out now, will we?
Yep. It's all right. We're going to stay on 0-1. We're going to play
Right, third
3
leg,
0-1s,
it's
all right? So we
Patrick
played the
first.
first one.
All the best.
We're
Game
going to
on.
play a total of 4 legs, and then we're going to go to singles. This Pat, they get the darts. Let's get a win on the board, Patrick.
So he's just kissing the wire.
Yeah, he is. He's right there.
Eric Black, 200 stars. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Eric.
2 weeks in a row.
Man, these guys rock. Miss Susan's asking the format. It's actually on the scoreboard there. We're going to play 5 legs of cricket. Most of everything's going to be doubles. We're going to play 1 game of singles. Singles is going to be between Kyree and Seth. They're going to go first. They're going to play cricket. And then Pat and Jordan are going to play 0-1. Kyree, Washington, Lafayette. You know, he just needs 1 big round.
Yeah, I think once he hits something decent, he's going to turn around.
Once the nerves get away, he'll be all right. Just getting that 1 big shot.
And that's all right, you know. Didn't go bad.
Jesse Plessinger calling Opie and Seth 8-0.
Sean Green. Oh, Sean Rosner already questioned Sean Green.
60.
So much dead air.
Yeah.
Where's Sean Green?
I tell you what.
The only dead air we had last week was you, because not speaking.
Well, I'm the Rodney Dangerfield.
I think I've already said
No
more.
respect.
I think
No
I've already
respect
said more
at
than Rosner did last week, didn't I? Haven't I?
Yeah.
This is why he should be shooting the 20.
85.
Ooh. Good darts, Pat. Now, these guys, it's going to be their first. They're obviously going to get to the double this time. It's going to be their first attempt at it. So let's hope they get there with plenty of time.
39.
That second leg is just a tough draw when they open 140 ton. I mean, that's tough.
Tough to beat.
Yeah, there's not much you can do about that right out of the gate. It was a ton 40 and then a ton, and then a 60, right?
Yep.
All right, Kyree, 65 last time.
41.
All right.
He's right on it.
Yeah.
They're just a wire's width away.
Well, and that's where the nerves go. When these guys by leg 7, leg 8, they'll settle in quite a bit. That's a nice start.
41.
Oh, not as nice as I thought it was. It looked like a 60 from here.
Yeah,
Mike, you've never done this before. You've never played
24.
on the siege yet, have you?
not yet. I've been bugging you for a year or 2.
Yeah, you're definitely on the list, and I keep trying to plug you in different places. You're one of those. I tell you, the hardest.
You're not on that list. You're on
Yeah, you're on the good list.
The list.
Yeah.
Not that list.
Not that list. Okay. As long as I don't get on that list.
We'll play everybody. All right? We've had people on here with 21, 20 averages, and we'll have people on here with 40 averages. Now, you yourself, you're around a 28 to 30. Am I right?
Actually, my last DPFL average was around 43.
Okay.
So-
And it's those averages. It's kind of hard to find a good match that would move at a decent pace, right? It can be a little challenging at times. There's a whole bunch of you that, quite frankly, I want to get on. Like, these are all 4 new guys.
Big third dart there.
Nice. That Jordan Cross, he's got, he's got something. I've never even heard of him before, Indiana State. He's a super nice guy, too. But yeah, that's what the trouble is trying to get a bunch of you guys in all at one time and make it a challenge for all of you guys. And it can be hard to do at times. You'll be in there. I give you my word. You'll be in there at some point in time. We'll get it worked out.
Sean Rosner, now we know you're lying if I would shut up. I don't speak either.
47.
Yeah, Seth's got a lot of body movement as he throws. His shoulder moves forward a little bit. The other shoulder kicks back.
My argument, I don't mind the movement if it's consistent. It's when it gets erratic.
Different
And that's-
movements every time.
Or like even like the back leg kick out, if it's the same every single time
Yep.
and it's consistent, it's okay. It's when it starts small and then gets dramatically
Dramatically
aggressive.
bigger and
That's when you have to rectify that issue.
And these guys need a big score. They're not going to get it right now.
They are now.
Require 122.
Yeah.
Or the back foot stays down the first dart and then starts swaying
I
after
think
that.
I just saw Jordan peek at the out chart. He should shoot the 18. He
Oh,
doesn't.
trip
Nah,
6?
nah, he hit the triple 20. Doesn't matter, right?
All right. 42 left.
100.
Okay. All right.
Patrick, you require.
Well, that's a different way of doing it.
But you got to remember,
They're
he's
soft
not.
tip.
They're not
Soft tip
traditionally
guys.
steel tippers.
Yep.
So
Yeah, they're soft tip play. They actually were all the 3 conversations I had. 3 of them have not played steel tip,
Paul Rogers sending 200 stars. Thank you, Paul. I appreciate you.
and Opie was one of them. He said he doesn't play steel tip. He is a soft tip player.
You know, don't blame him for that. Double 11.
That's game
First
shot.
dart.
There it is.
Leg.
Uh-oh.
Seth
Uh-oh.
Jordan.
That's a difficult blow. So we're gonna have to see if we can't. So it's 3-0. They got
And
another
fourth
0-1
leg
game
is
before they
0-1.
go to
This time
singles.
with Seth to throw first.
And
How crucial,
Well, the
Mike,
best game
is it
up.
that they win this 0-1 game? And they
I think
don't
it's very
have the-
I think it's very crucial they win it. I mean, if not, it could be over really quick.
It can
I
get
mean,
out of hand real quick.
I think if they lose this one, it's going to get in their heads really fast.
39.
Right before singles we're going to announce the raffle. But, folks, let me tell you, there's a heck of a giveaway this time. We've got a set of darts we're giving away. All you got to do is put a comment
20.
and throw us a like, and you could win a set of darts tonight. We're going to show you a picture of them, and I'm going to try and read this 3 sentences
right after this leg,
right after this
right
leg.
before
Yeah.
the singles.
Right before we go over to singles.
There's Ryan George jumping in.
What's up, Ryan? How are you,
Ryan
sir?
George, who's that?
The man in major jersey.
Yeah, he made
Oh,
your,
yeah.
he made your MS shirts, right?
Yeah, I tell you what, I got a hold of him on that because I'd seen him. He had been doing some jersey work. And I was
Kyree. Ooh, that's tough.
threw him a message and was
that's a
like, "Hey,
rough
let's make a jersey this year. I want something different. I want something, because this was our last jersey we did,
Sure.
and they've either been black or gray."
That's just Seth.
Ryan Sean is sick, so we gave him the night off.
So I was like, "I want something different than black or gray."
Yep.
And I brought up purple, and he made that happen. And I was like, "Yeah, I love it. Let's do it."
Ryan, if you got a link to that shirt, please put it in the comments. These guys just need a big round. All right, they're staying in at this, huh?
Paul said Sean's recovering after meeting this weekend. That Booyah Cup was an awesome event.
Yeah, I watched a lot of that this weekend. It was
60.
I saw it. There was a couple of matches, Danny Baggish and Soldier. Baggish shot a 7.75.
yeah, it was like
Well, he shot like a 6-something and lost. So
Yeah.
I mean, I saw the final averages they posted them today, and I can't remember
41.
what their averages were. Ridiculous.
Yeah.
Stephen Michael, come on, McCrumb, you're making me feel bad for going easy on you.
100.
Nice starts there by Seth.
Yeah, they're just settled in. They're just
Yeah.
coasting.
Yeah, at this point in time, they coasting. These guys put up a big number. They'll be all right.
They just need that one leg.
Yep.
79.
That's a good
There,
round.
that's not bad.
That's a good round.
Jordan, you require 142.
The Big Ginger out of Ross, Ohio, been shooting for 7 years. Shooting a 23-gram Rob Cross steals.
228.
He's the only one shooting non-conversion darts tonight. He started playing at his family campsite with his mom and dad.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
Weird, strange place to start, but hey.
I like this move by Kyree.
Take a deep breath, get
Yeah.
set, follow through. Probably hears Ben's voice in the back.
30. Seth, you require 114.
Seth doesn't look over at the out chart.
Oh, he's actually talking to Opie.
Oh, is Opie over there too?
Yep.
Set him up here.
46.
All right, Pat. You had a 79 last time. Let's do that again. There you go.
Good pick there.
81.
Good last.
There you go. Nothing wrong with that.
Jordan, you require
Nope.
68.
It's an out. That's all that matters. Let's see what Jordan will do. Let's not be surprised. Jordan will take this out. He's going to go 20 tops.
North Point Bank doubles game.
Oh, just a
it's
little high.
A little high. Not happy with himself either.
Trip 20, trip 19, double 18. Come on, Kyree. Oh, what do you
Kyree,
do?
you require 153.
I got the heat on in the garage. I bet it's hot out there.
Kyree said it was warm. I think Keegan adjusted it.
All right.
58.
You know, that's a better round, though. I like that round.
Seth, you require 40.
It's not a great out. 95 can be tough. Still a 2-dart out, though.
Yeah.
Let's see if Seth can hit this tops for the win.
North Point Bank doubles game.
Double 10.
Oh,
Back up double.
don't go low.
30.
Boom.
All right, Pat. You got a legitimate shot in and out here.
Pat, you require 95.
It's 19s. You've been shooting them all day long.
Yeah, if he just stays where he's been all night.
Yep. He's thinking it through right here.
Torrey Gill strap 99 stars. You got this, Pat.
Okay,
Oh.
going a different way.
25 for Bull.
Yeah, bull.
25 for Bull. Or is he going to go 15? No.
Ooh, that hurt.
And that's lack of
24.
steel tip knowledge.
It's okay.
Jordan, you require
All right, Jordan.
10.
Now, this is a tricky one.
Does he
Obviously,
split
you
it?
You get a single file.
I think he goes
Split it.
right
He's
at
not
it.
going to split it, is he?
You're not
There he
Oh,
is.
no. No
So
need
Jordan
to.
and Seth.
All
For
right,
not
folks.
throwing steel tip. I
So
mean,
let me
he's-
tell you, all you got
All
to do
right.
is put
Give
in a
me
like
Seth
and a comment.
Give me Kyree. It is all the single ladies, and it's cricket time.
Did he
So
really just
today's-
call them ladies?
Yeah, really. Today's raffle winner will receive that choice of Target Yoko steel tip darts. A to Z Darts has chosen to feature Target Yoko non-player darts range this month. All Yoko steel tip barrels have been marked down to $42.
That's an amazing price
That's
for
a
those
really
darts.
good price. That are really good darts. $42 a set for the rest of the March. Click on the banner on the homepage and browse the options. But start seeing green over at A to Z Darts, where they've dedicated an entire page to all the green products to help you celebrate St. Patty's Day. Browse different flights, shafts, darts, dartboards, and more by typing "Seeing Green" in the search bar. Well, thank you, A to Z Darts. But those are the darts you can win. You get your choice. They've got about 7 different sets. Put a
No,
comment
it's-
and like our feed,
Fifth leg.
and we will draw a name to see who wins. And then you just send them an email, and they
It's
send you a set
cricket
of darts.
time.
It's pretty cool.
And they're
All right,
quick with it.
gentlemen,
They are really quick
whenever
with it.
you're ready.
And
Jen
it's
Mouse
good
does
looking
an
darts.
amazing job.
Game on.
All right, singles. I like this idea.
Let's see if Kyree settles in.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
do, because they get to shoot a little bit more often. There's no waiting between. So I think this.
2 mark.
Let's hope for a sweep. All right, let's hope that we end the singles 4-2. Who you got here? If you had to pick, all right, your last $100, would you put on Seth? Would you put on Kyree right here?
I don't know. Probably Seth. He's been throwing a little bit more consistent.
Really?
I think he's.
so. I tell you, you got to take my word for it. Kyree's got that talent. Switching down on the 19s right away.
Oh,
Look at
there you
that.
go.
A little bit late, but I'll take it.
3 mark.
Only 3 mark, but he's got to draw. See, you throw darts like that, you got to pick the good things out of it.
Right.
All right, you finally hit that trip 20 you've been shooting at. All right, it didn't count, but for one, but
That's a 3
let's
mark.
be positive.
Keeps him.
Yeah,
Keeps him in it.
let's be positive.
I mean,
Right now, he doesn't have a point. He's not behind in points. Yeah, he's got 1 mark to knock out on the 19s. Let's do that on the first dart.
Yeah, that's what I.
Well, let's trip 17.
Yeah.
Close him out. Come on, be solid. There you go.
There you go.
4 mark.
Tell you, when he closes, he really closes, doesn't he?
Yeah. Overachiever.
Yep. All right. So no points, but Seth's going to try and match him. Go down to the 17s. This third one matters.
That's a 3
There you
mark.
go.
There you go. Now Kyree doesn't have to close anything. He can throw all 3 darts at the 18.
They're playing friendly cricket.
Yeah, they are. First one always goes low.
I like the move.
Changed up
Yep.
15.
Hit that triple 15.
You think he was going down there? That wasn't an accident, was it?
Definitely not.
Right at that trip, though.
That's a 2 mark.
No, I could have been throwing at the 18 and that 15.
Well,
Hey, hey, a familiar name. Joe Lynn Harris, 200 stars. Good seeing you last week.
Yeah, great
Great
job,
darts.
Great darts last week. Pleasure to have you along. Uh-oh, there's a big trip. There's the first points of the match.
Yep.
Broke the seal.
Seth, you're throwing solid darts, you know.
I mean, they're both shooting great. Just
Yeah.
3-3 playing 2-8.
All right, Kyree, you got the darts? He's whipping them in there. That
There's
closes
2.
them.
Ooh.
Right
Right
there.
on the wire.
Look at the smile.
Yeah,
Frustrated
right
smile.
there. That's okay. Seth needs to close them.
Oh, he shot the double.
That's a 3 mark.
And he put it in there.
All right, you got 16s. Not over yet. Hit a trip on the first dart and then pick up 2 singles with the other ones. You got this. Breathe.
Eric Ramsey tuning in. What's up, Eric? How's it going, brother? Jackie Ward, 310 stars. Thank you, Jackie. That's a
hit the
bad
dart.
kiss.
Yeah, that hit the dart and bounced out. Tough one. Still got a chance.
That's a 2 mark.
All right. Well, you figure Seth's got to miss at some point in time.
Does he?
I mean, he's got to.
Law of averages.
Law of averages, right?
Sean House, 500 stars. Thank you, Sean.
Thank you, Sean. There it is. There's that miss. And he
And
goes
goes
over the
back.
point right away. That's good discipline
Smart
right there.
dart.
That's knowing what you're going to do before you get to the hockey. Come on, Kyree. One trip. Oh, that's tough.
That's twice.
These guys just need a win. They just need to get on the board.
Cindy Ironmonger, 99 stars. Thank you, Cindy.
Ooh, that's a little low.
He's beating himself up now.
Yeah, he's in his head now. That's a bad place to be.
That's all right. And he's young.
Max,
Yeah, he's great guy.
Max
All right.
tuning in. What's up, Mac?
Hey, what's going on, sweetheart?
Oh,
That's a 1 mark.
maybe the 16 is his Huckleberry.
Yeah,
So I'm
maybe.
thinking it. Kyree needs to
Well,
settle
Kyree,
down and
yeah.
just take a deep breath and.
Well, 5 16s, close the 16s and gets you the point lead.
Elena Hendricks, 100 stars. Thank you, Elena.
There's
There's
of them.
2.
2.
Needs 3 more. There's 1. It's all right, though. That's a good visit. It's a good visit.
I'd love to see him get set.
Yep.
Before he follows through.
Yep.
I'm sure he's hearing it. He's hearing Ben's voice in the background.
Yeah.
Get set.
All right, Seth's struggling on the 16s. He needs 1 more. Uh-oh.
That's 2
There
mark.
it is.
That can get in your head pretty quick. Now, you almost tempted here to take a shot and close the 18s.
I wouldn't be opposed of it right now.
Yeah, because right now it's a 1 bull difference, right? So if you throw that first dart and you hit a bullseye,
Get rid of the 18.
get rid of the
Apply
18s.
pressure.
And then
2
it's,
18s
you know.
Yep.
closing. 17's already closed.
Yeah, my first start would be bull, and then
Yes. Bulls are not.
depending on what I did there, then.
Yep, first start, we'll see.
He's overthinking right now.
Yeah. I like the fact that he's taking time, but he can go bad that way too.
Yep.
There you go.
That's a 2 mark.
I'm not, nothing wrong with that. It's 3 to 4. Seth
Zach-
needs 3, he needs 4.
Let's go to the North Point Bank Super Bowl game.
Let's see.
Cody Young, 100 stars. Thank you, Cody. Mac, 50 stars. Thanks, Mac. First start blocked the second.
That's a 1 mark.
There's 1.
There's a nice look at those 18-gram Monster Hellfire steels.
Monster.
Monster. All right, Kyree. You need 4. Piece of cake. You've done it before numerous times.
Michael Boone, 100 stars. Thank you, Michael. Nate, you're correct. We got 187. Keep liking and sharing. Let people know we're live. Make sure you comment also so you get a chance to win those Target Yoko darts.
All right, Seth needs 2 bulls to take this leg for a 5-0 lead.
And that is
Oh,
game
look
shot
at that.
There they
First
are.
start.
to Seth
Look
Shea.
at that. Tim, put up a picture of those darts and when we change over right quick again. Don't forget, A to Z Darts dedicated an entire page to all green products to help you celebrate St. Patty's Day. Browse different flights, shafts, darts, and dartboards, and more by typing C and Green in the search bar. You can also click the Target Yoko banner found on their homepage to take advantage of that month-long sale, where you can get any steel tip Yoko darts on sale for $42. Those darts right there, guys, $42. That's not bad.
Yep.
Let's say it, because there's only one person that's going to win them. And how do you win them?
All you do is like and share, share, and comment, or just like and comment.
Just like and comment. Put a comment in the chat. Say hi to us. We'll say hi back. And all right, let's get back to the live action.
Bam! There it is.
And you could be winning those darts. What they're doing, they're changing over. It's going to be Pat McCrumb and Jordan Cross playing 0-1. As soon as Keegan gets the board set up the way he wants it.
Just to give you a heads up, those Target Yoko darts are on sale for $42 at a-zdarts.com. So
yeah.
if you do not win the set tonight,
all right, gentlemen.
Oh, he's getting his mind right.
Yep.
This time it's with Jordan to throw first.
Hey, let me shout out some
All
people
the
in the
best.
chat.
Game
Susan
on.
Vaughn, Kira McCurda, Kevin Snyder, Courtney Cross, Dina Lamb, Jesse Plessinger, Paul Rogers, Casey Clark, Betty Phillips, Eric Black. All you guys, thank you so much for tuning in. It means the world to these guys.
Eric J. Thompson, 99 stars. Thank you, Eric.
Ed Baker, what's up, buddy?
Dave Collette, what's going on?
Donnie Fox, Bob Myers, Dylan Jameson, thank you guys.
25.
Got Avery Morgan there too. He's one of the newer Terre Haute dart players.
All right.
He's
Seth's got a huge crew, says Bo.
Yeah.
Cheering them on.
Oh, this is fantastic.
28.
Nah,
Way
it's
to pad them averages.
Yeah, yeah. All right.
I
Come
say-
on, Patrick.
Patrick, other than that flyer, he's been throwing the 20
25.
way better than he's been throwing the 19.
And I feel like because he's standing back on the 8-foot line that he's throwing his 19s off a little bit. But yeah, we'll see.
I mean, I understand doing that because if you're throwing conversions, you're throwing the same dart
Yep.
from 8 foot away.
Yep.
To try to keep everything consistent. I understand that part.
Well, look how far back. Look at his foot.
He
right
might
there.
be further than 8 foot
Yeah.
back.
yeah.
41.
He also might end like that little crease that's right there.
Well, this, it may just get into your head a little bit. It's one of those deals. If you're not throwing as good a darts as you think you can, you start changing a lot of different things.
Got 80.
Michael Eyeball, 310 stars. Thank you so much.
Oh, thanks, Mike.
If I butchered your last name, I apologize. I'm horrible at those.
Louis Bove, what's going on? Cindy Ironmonger.
41.
Come on, yeah. Just want to see a big round from Pat. And let's give kudos to Jordan here because it's hard to stay focused when you're that far ahead sometimes. It's important for him to stay focused on what he's doing, set himself up for a nice out.
Yeah.
Bad things can happen when you get to the double.
Yeah, you just got to be within striking distance.
41. Jordan, you require 150.
Mike Jordan is from the Cincinnati area, just outside Cincinnati.
Yep, he is from Ross, Ohio. Been playing for 7 years.
Sponsored by JP.
He wants to give a shout out to his mom and dad, the Omer family, John Shaw and JP Design. We talked about JP Design already. John Shaw got him started playing darts. Mom and Dad, he wants to give a shout out. I hope.
22.
I think everybody should shout out Mom
Jordan,
and Dad.
you require 111.
But I will say that in his chat, in his message, he wanted me to shout out the whole Omer family.
17 leaves you this.
9, triple 18, leaves double 18, stays at 20.
But
Is a total of
I just
41
wrote down the
points.
whole Omer family because
There's a lot.
there's a lot. There's a lot. Come on, Pat.
Oh, that's unlucky.
Yeah.
He had the weight. Had the weight on it.
Yep.
Jordan requires.
Well,
7.
perfect on speed. They just kind of float over.
Trip 10, double 20. No, 64. Does he go 14 bowl or does he go triple 16? I go triple 16 here.
14.
Oh,
He went at it.
45.
Almost.
45 scored.
I like it, but I wouldn't have done it.
Yeah. Well, you're up 4-0, right?
There you go.
There you go. Find a
Hit
range.
another one.
That's
95.
an out. 163.
That's not an out.
Jordan, you
That's not an
require
out.
25.
Should have went up top after the second
Yep.
one. 16.
9.
All right. Well, Pat, you can put a little bit of pressure on him at
So
least.
I will say, I think Seth hit most of the doubles.
He did.
So
He did. Come on, hit that trip. Oh,
the
not
wrong
that
trip.
Wrong trip.
35.
I need to be more specific.
Yeah,
in my guidelines.
Jordan, you require 16.
Ooh,
That's a
that's a 5.
5 left. What?
Bust it. Bust it.
Yeah,
No score.
That's a good
Well,
bust.
Yeah, you needed that a couple of rounds
The
ago.
North Point Bank
Require
double.
128.
You're gonna bust.
Now,
Yeah.
Patrick, shoot the 18 first. Please shoot the 18 first.
Oh, he's not going.
I know. They don't know. They don't know what they don't know, right?
Yeah.
$19.
Yeah.
Jordan, you require 16.
All right. Double 8 for the win.
Gets
And
a
a
Johnson
5-0
six
lead.
leg to Jordan Cross.
No, make that 6-0.
Ooh.
Oh, dear. All right. We're going to come back with 3 games of 0-1.
Back to the doubles. And we're at
While they're getting set up,
6-0 deficit.
just so you
in
know,
favor of Jordan and
the
Seth.
closeout MS 2023 blind draw dart tournament Saturday, April 29th. Sign up from 1 to 2:45. Start around 3 at Imperial Lanes, 400 North 3rd Street in Terre Haute, Indiana. $20 entry fee. 10 of that goes to the closeout MS fund that will be donated to the Multiple Sclerosis Foundation for research to find a cure. This is near and dear to my heart. Obviously, Janice has multiple sclerosis as well.
And a lot of
near and dear to the Haraways.
Oh, yeah.
yeah, we have a lot of
There's a
Terre
lot of
Haute
people.
family that have MS. And if you'd like to become a sponsor, message me on Facebook.
0-1 with Patrick.
I'm at my computer most every day, all day.
Message
to
Michael
buy-
Ewing, Michael David Ewing.
Michael
Leg
David
number
Ewing,
7.
his name's on the flyer.
All the
He's
best.
a travel
Game
agent,
on.
too, so if you have any travel needs.
Yeah.
And he makes a barbecue sauce.
Yes, I do. And that'll
Yeah.
be at the
That'll be...
event
Yeah.
also.
Because you should talk about the food, because people like me, that's what matters.
Oh, yeah.
57.
You know.
Got to have the. We started doing that 2 years ago, and
Are you doing your chili cook-off?
No, the chili cook-off. I think we're gonna hold off. We only had like 3 people last year. The first
Okay.
year we had everybody made chili.
Said 2 years ago there was like six or 8 people.
Yeah, last year we only had like I think 3 people made chili, and
Alright.
just
People were scared.
yeah.
58.
And then but we will have pulled pork and Papa P's barbecue sauce there.
Awesome.
If you'd like to get in on buying one of the jerseys, just again shoot me a message. There's not really a link to get one.
Is there not? Do they not have
There's
it
a
on
big
the
first.
X1
There
Elite?
you go, Kyree.
I don't know. Ryan George would have to let us know on that one.
69.
Ryan George, do we have a link for the MS jersey? And if so, can you post it in the chat? And Ryan George is asking you what sponsorship costs look like?
They anywhere
81.
whatever somebody wants
Good
to
answer by
sponsor
George.
with.
Good answer right there.
We usually start them at $25 and go up. Depending on how much you sponsor is how big your logo will be on the back of the shirts.
If somebody wants to sponsor a dartboard, what's the cost?
We take anything as far as sponsorship. I mean, if you
41.
want to send $10, you're
Well, what have I got to
Right.
do to get
Go
my
ahead.
name on the dartboard?
everybody's names will go up till the 18th of this month.
Yeah.
Everybody's names that we get sponsors will go on the shirts and the dartboards.
Are you saying
after the 18th?
March 18th?
March 18th.
So if you would like your name or business on the memorial jersey,
Kyree needs a big round already.
your sponsorship requirement needs to be into Mr. Ewing by the 17th, so they can post it on the 18th.
Right.
Kyree's starting
yeah.
to have issues with bounce
So-
outs.
So
Once again, all three of these guys using conversion tips.
yeah, he's just hitting wires though. They're not conversion bounce outs.
21.
He's either hitting his flight
Yep.
or he's actually hitting a wire.
Boy, and he bounced out on the first dart there. It was a smack on the wire. But he's starting to find a little bit of range.
And
Okay, so there is no link, but make sure you reach out to Mr. Ewing here on Facebook, or you can reach out to us and we'll put you in the right spot.
Yeah,
Ginger
that works.
lighting up the arena. Well,
I think somebody called him. I caught a nickname earlier in the
Opie.
chat.
His name's Opie. His nickname's
Yeah.
Opie, but someone called him
There you go, Pat.
Something.
someone
red.
called him Ginger.
Yeah, I
Or
call
Big
him-
Red. Big
Big
Red.
Red
No,
or
someone
something.
called him Big Red or something in the
I
chat.
call them all gingers.
His middle school teacher, Rena Dixon, cheering him on from Ross, Ohio.
All right.
42.
And she's calling him Opie. So
Yeah. And that was like 3 years ago.
Jesse Plessinger looking like a proud papa.
So, but it's $20 to enter, right?
Yes, $20 entry fee.
And 10 of that goes to
10 of that will go to the
25.
closeout MS fund. The rest of it goes to the payout.
What's the highest number of people you've had there?
Last year we had 74 people show up.
I think when we were there, you had 68.
Yeah, like I said, we've
99.
grown every year.
Just throwing great darts.
Just
this year.
steady.
Yeah.
So, yeah,
He's
last year we
really
had
good.
74 or 76. I'd have to look back on my challenge account and see what we actually had, but
That's a trip 3.
48.
7.
No, 7. Seth,
Yeah,
you
47.
require 70.
I got it. Don't worry
Hashtag
about it.
math.
Yeah.
Chelsea Bruner, 100 stars. Thank you. Tyler Whitaker said it comes from you always look like Opie from the Andy Griffith Show when he was a kid. So that's why he's Opie. That's 30. There's 40.
And that's game shot in the
Oop.
7th
Look
flag
at that.
to Seth and Jordan.
I got to get away from the chat
Yeah. I'll tell you what. That's some great darts by Seth Shade, ladies and gentlemen.
to match my terrible camera skills.
Out
Oh.
of Bicknell, Indiana.
And-
Fantastic darts.
and
Well-
it was my prediction tonight. That's
All
why I
right,
don't make
fellas,
predictions
it's
every week.
Cricket time.
Hey.
This time it's with Seth to throw first.
Don't call it a comeback, but
All
you're
the best
throwing
for game
against the
off.
throw. You got to win something right here.
Ryan George said X1 and Next Gen are on board for sponsorship. So
All right.
thank you.
Thank you, sir.
And To The Point Streaming's on board for sponsorship.
Yeah, we're getting it. I've been pushing it really hard the last couple weeks.
Yep, guys, just get a hold of them.
Get a hold of me if you would like to get your company logo or name on the jersey. Everybody's name will go on the boards. Game Time does. Guy Perry will puts up flash screens, and usually there's 3 or 4 screens, and
I'll tell you
all
what.
the sponsors go up in there.
I'll put this out there for everybody to comment on. I don't know if it's an attraction or not, but what if we said that, look at these darts by Jordan right
That
here.
is a 7 mark.
7 mark
Only
right out of
7.
the
Terrible.
great-
Terrible darts.
Well, that guy needs to be back at Clash of the Titans. He's just too good.
He did ask about Clash of the Titans when
Yeah,
he
he
was
did.
warming up.
Oh, I'll tell you what, he's really
I
good.
think he's aiming for it.
we got a couple of great shows coming up with some really good people. Some you've never heard of that are really good. Gems I've found on my travels.
No score.
But let me ask you this. What if we said the overall winner gets to be on the siege? Do you think that would help get more people there?
Wouldn't hurt. I don't think. Like I said, we've picked up a lot of people from up around the Lafayette area last
Yeah.
year.
Let's ask the people in the chat.
Yeah,
Yeah. If we said the winners of the MS draw get to come on the siege and play, people that we choose, like me and Tim, and you got to play steel, no soft, and you can only use 2 darts.
That's a 3 mark.
All right, come on, guys. I think that everybody in the chat, everybody in this room, everybody in the house is rooting for Pat and Kyree here.
We'll say I'm extremely impressed with how quickly Opie and Seth gelled.
Yeah,
Like it's like
Yeah.
they've been partners for years.
yeah, that's fair. Well, and in the back of Pat and Kyree's mind, well, we get to come back for redemption.
There we go. Ryan George, what if you raffled off a C show spot or guest commentator
That's a 1
spot?
mark.
Yeah, either one. I'll tell you, whatever it takes to get more people out there. I mean, I want to raise as much money as we can for MS. I also want to see all my friends in one place,
Yeah.
So,
And last year we actually would have had more people if, some people would have remembered to sign in.
well, yeah.
You resemble
I
that
got to
remark.
do TV spots. I got a lot going on. All right. All right. Well, come on, Pat.
They're frustrated.
Yeah, they are, and it's important that everybody take note. Both Pat and Kyree are superb players and even better people. It's been a pleasure working with them this week. They were most excited about coming on, and you don't like to see this from anybody.
Dude,
It's a tough outing.
That's a 3 mark.
Thanks for a long ride home.
We'll stay at the North Point Bank Super Bullseye Cam.
Come on, Kyree. Right now, show us what you got. Kyree Washington out of Lafayette, Indiana. One of tomorrow's stars.
Oh.
And that kind of sums up his night for him, unfortunately.
Just a little frustrated.
Yep.
No score.
That's tough. Yeah, those guys, it's tough when you're down this much. You kind of just want it to be over. You know?
Yeah.
Say,
at
whoever
this
put that
point.
North Point Bank in that perfect wedge right there is pretty good.
Yeah, don't say it was Sean.
It was Sean.
Yeah.
We know it wasn't you.
Yeah, you know, Sean's not here. You don't need to take his place.
Someone has to.
There's one.
there's two.
Where's that Super Bowl cam?
There's
it is.
3.
Pat McCrumb, ladies and gentlemen. Ex-Marine. Ex-Army.
Former Marine. You're never
Former
actually.
Marine. My bad. But one hell of a guy. Great family.
Eric, those youth leagues are a labor of love. I love seeing all the kids having a good time and working hard and having a good time.
All right. It's good to see them all laughing out there.
All right, let's go.
Let's go right
Hit
now.
4.
guys.
Hit 4 right now. Let's go.
Those guys need the other team needs 1. Kyree's going to hit 4.
Oh, he's throwing the 9.75s.
Yeah. All right.
That's a 1 mark.
You got 1.
All right,
It
North
was
Point
hitting
Bank.
mine.
Seth has hit a lot of the closing darts today.
Well, is Seth going to be the one that shuts it down for him? Let's take a look. Thanks, everybody, for tuning in with us tonight.
Oh, that's a tough one there.
Stay with us right after the match. We're going to have a interview with the winners.
He left it for Opie.
Well,
Well,
Jordan
nothing wrong with
coming
that.
up.
honestly, watching the warm-ups,
Come on, Pat.
I did not see
I
this.
did not see this coming, too. Well, start thinking of some good questions to ask him, because you and Tim are going to do the closing interview with the winners.
That's a 3 mark.
All right, there you go.
That should
It ain't over just
Wait.
yet. Nah, he closed the 15s.
Oh. Mike, what's going on here?
Game, shot.
There we
and
go,
the
ladies and gentlemen.
match
That
to
is
Seth
Jordan
Shea
Cross
and Jordan
out of
Cross.
Ross, Ohio, throwing across steel darts. Thank you guys for
All
watching.
right,
Stay with
fellas.
us. We're going to get Jordan and we're going to get Seth. We're going to bring them over to the mic and have them chat. Tim, shut off mine and mine and Mike for the moment.
All right, while they're shut off, I'm going to give you a quick rundown of our upcoming events. Obviously, today was Crumbs visits McDonald's, and it was an 8-0 whitewash. I'm sure Sean Green and Sean Rosner feel good about not being the only ones to get whitewashed. So March 28th, the Siege, Bells and Whistles. I have no clue what that's about. Maybe Jason will give us the update on who the guest host is that week. And then April 4th, the Siege, Ladies, Knights, and Shining Armor. Again, Jason comes up with these awesome names, so we'll see what it is. I want to give a huge shout out to our sponsors, A to Z Darts.com, Magicware, North Point Bank for the doubles cam and the bullseye cam, Checker Flag does our interview cam, Corbett Family Plumbing, all your plumbing needs. Reach out to Steve Corbett. Printing Partners, our newest sponsor. Thank you so much. We greatly appreciate it. And I guess we're going to go over to the winners who made it look extremely easy today. Congratulations, gentlemen.
Thank you. Congratulations.
Thank
You-
you.
You guys felt like it looked like you've been playing together for years. How
Yeah.
quickly you gelled.
I definitely felt that vibe. Like first game, it was a little bit of jitterbugs there, but after that, it was over with. Like I felt me and him's been throwing for a while, and I just met him today. Like It's great.
So how was your first experience? Well, obviously, it's not the result that everyone wants a competitive match. Everyone wants to see it go far. But how was your experience? What was something that you would tell somebody that maybe invited down to the castle?
It's a whole new experience if you've never thrown steel tip. I mean, I'm all soft tip. I'm not gonna lie, but steel tip, it's a whole new world.
I'll tell them it's a pretty nerve wracking, but I mean, just relax and have fun and continue to throw, fight through it.
So you're sponsored by JP Designs. Jesse's been in here a couple times. Did he give you any advice or quick trips?
That's actually
tips?
who I went over and got the darts from. I went over to his house and we sat there and I was like, well, I've never played. So he's like, well, come over to the house and I got multiple darts to choose from. So you sit there and play.
How long have you been throwing with them?
I think it was 2 weeks ago.
Okay, so
yes,
you had a little bit of time to get comfortable.
Yeah, but I threw it with him at his house.
Right.
So we was over there in his basement, just sitting there throwing game after game after game, and he's the one that actually got me ready for it. So that's good.
Is there anything that you did down there that you realized that you would have done differently? Let me rephrase it. As somebody who grew up throwing steel, I learned outshots in math right out the gate. Going from transitioning from soft tip to steel tip, did you see the thinking and shooting I wouldn't call it the wrong shot, but a different way to go?
I mean, I definitely thought, yeah, because it's a lot when you take that bull out of the option.
I will say, if you go back and watch it, you'll see me. Oh, you shot the wrong shot. Oh, you shot
I'm sure I've done that a couple times.
So there was times where you turned and it looked like you were looking at the outshot, but in turn, I think you were actually having a conversation with Jordan.
Yeah.
Yes.
Which the way you started communicating, I would say after like the third leg, you were really in sync with each other and you were communicating very well.
For sure.
Does that make it? Obviously, it makes it easier. Like when.
Oh yeah, for sure. Whenever you communicate, it goes a long way. If you don't communicate, it's all by yourself. It's like you against three other people.
And you've seen times out there where they're like, if you ever watch, there's people that don't know each other and they're nervous and they stay away from each other. It's like
opposite sides. Yeah.
It's opposite sides of the room, not really communicating at all. And I was guilty of that the last time I played. I wasn't really communicating at all.
Yeah, I feel like we gelled. Once the match started, we gelled pretty good.
Yeah, for sure.
So, obviously, it's your first time playing steel. How was having a chalker and someone calling out your shots? Did that help you or did that hurt you? Or was it?
It definitely helped me because I subbed one time on a steel tip league. And sitting up there with a dry erase marker trying to figure out my shot, it took too long. But definitely with the chalker, it was nice.
All right, well, obviously you had an easy night. You have any questions, Mike?
Not really.
Okay.
Got me covered.
We'll lay the floor out to you. Well, first, your trophies are right in front of you. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Thanks to the Forged Egg for sending them over. You have the floor. Do you want to give a shout-out to anybody?
Yeah, I'd like to give a shout-out to everybody watching.
Just so you know, you had a massive crowd from start to finish. You were over 180 for the whole match, which is for all four of you gentlemen. It's an impressive feat to have that many people, and a lot of your middle school teacher was cheering you on. So I thought that was cool.
Yeah, I have a lot of people watching at home back in our Tuesday night dart league. They're all watching on big screen TV while they're throwing.
That's awesome.
And then my home bar where I always go, they're watching, streaming it on the TV down there. So it was pretty cool.
See if we can get Seth to speak.
All right, you got the floor, Seth. Give us some shout outs. Who in your area would you like to see come up here and play?
I'll tell you the truth. I like to see Kevin Snyder up here. Robert Young, my uncle, Harry Young.
Oh, you're part of the Young clan?
Yeah, that's my family. I mean, I can't thank them enough.
The sister is the best one out of all of them.
Sue?
Sue is awesome. She killed it.
She's amazing. She's amazing. The only reason why I got into darts is because of her husband, Josh. He asked me to throw in a league with him, and I went from there with it, and now I've been throwing for 4 years, and they just keep giving me pointers and pointers and pointers, and I can't thank that enough. Like, I wouldn't even know what darts was if it wasn't for them.
That whole dichotomy with none of them playing darts until the unfortunate situation with the brother.
Right.
Like that's
There
crazy.
was a couple of them that played.
Well, no, they didn't start playing, and the young family is what I'm saying.
there was a couple of them that played, but not all.
No,
but now
but
the whole family
they all got in because of the one that started playing.
Yes, which was Robert Young
Robert,
Jr.
yeah, Robert.
Yes,
but
I can't thank it enough. I mean, I got a dark road and a bad past, and darts got me out of that. I really think so.
We're all from different areas.
Yeah.
One huge thing is the dart family is huge, and it's so supportive. Even in like every Terre Haute has a massive dart family. Indianapolis has a massive dart family. Your areas collectively have massive dart families, and you learn and you understand like they don't really know you, but they're there for you, and that's just an amazing thing. Whenever somebody needs help. Whenever there's a benefit or a memorial, anything, someone needs something, everyone comes together and helps out, and it's one of my favorite things about playing darts. I don't know about you guys,
exactly.
but that's
Can I give a big shout out to my wife?
You should have. She's
the most important thing that's got me through to where I'm at now.
Yep.
I mean, and we're expecting in October.
Congratulations.
So, thank you.
Know what you're having?
Not yet. We will find out in May.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Is that your first?
It's our second together.
Okay. Congratulations.
We got an 8-month-old named Mason.
Oh, so you don't mess around. Just
Nah.
let's start loading them up.
You could say that.
I got 4 of my own, so I understand. All right. Well, on behalf of all the gentlemen here, Keegan Ives, Jason Ives, Mike Ewing, Tim Neal, thank you. Congratulations. You can take your trophies.
It was a definitely pleasure. I'd like to come back again.
And just, hey, if there's anyone that you want to see on here, just tell them to shoot us an email, shoot us a message. So, what's the email? I don't know. I have no idea. If you go to Facebook, if you go to Facebook.com and go to Indie Darts to the Point Streaming, it's the pinned post at the top. Just comment that you're a new player and you want to play, and we'll get to you. We'll put you on the list. But said on behalf of Sean Green, Jason Ives, Keegan Ives, I'm Tim Neal. We are To The Point Streaming. We stream three times a month. Normally it's on a Tuesday. Sometimes we do random tournaments and stuff. So congratulations. Thank you. And we will see you gentlemen on the next time. Have a great evening.
Thank you.